Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. I'm Monique and this is Fab Fashionology. Um, kind of wanted to do not a rant, just a talk. I've watched 3 different videos by 3 great women and all hitting different aspects, but all coming to the same conclusion as to conforming to YouTube. Um, I am not, 22, I'm 42. And I am not, your skinny, size 4. Um, one of the ladies did one on, you know, have you ever seen, super duper popular plus size YouTubers? I'm talking, Jaclyn Hill status. And she didn't know about vintage or tacky. And I told her, and she loved her. Of course, she's great. If you don't know her or have seen her channel, she is an amazing makeup artist. And then Christine Lee, she's younger than me, but she brought to the point of, you watch the bigger YouTubers and you see, the little twinkling lights. Everything is white. The candle, you know, and it's almost like, I don't know, watching reruns. And it just, it's always high end. A lot of these cosmetics, BH Cosmetics, Makeup Revolution, Makeup Geek, um, Gerard, um, you just, there's more. I just can't think of it. ColourPop, even though I'm so glad I found it. Those are all makeup companies that basically have made their living on YouTube. Um, they cater to YouTubers. They're, if I had never looked on YouTube, it's not, I wouldn't have no clue who they are and could care less. And the only reason I've tried ColourPop is because of the price, and I've seen so many good reviews on them. Um, it's just, I'm gonna have everybody's video linked in the description box, and I would hope that everybody at least, goes to each one. You don't have to subscribe or whatever, but just listen to what they have to say as well, because as a group, as a whole, it makes a lot of sense. Um, everybody needs to be themselves. Everybody needs to find themselves as their YouTube channel. No, we're not all Jaclyn Hills. I don't want to be. Um, there's a lot of large YouTubers that I really like and that seem very genuine and honest and caring, and, actually reply back to you. And, that means a lot. If I'm going to take the time to watch their video and reply, leave a comment or ask a question, and they actually took the time to answer that question, that means a lot. It says a lot about their character. Um, we can all put on a fake persona through a video lens, but when that camera is cut off, we've all heard and seen the videos of trash talk and Instagram and Snapchat, where things have gotten out about people that shouldn't have and shouldn't have ever been said. We're not on here to be judged. We're on here because we want to be, because we enjoy it. Um, for me, it's, to help people. Um, if you have been with me long enough, or have watched my videos, you know that, this is what I used to do. I'm not able to. And, that's why I have so many videos that I do at one time. And yes, I wear the same clothes and I film 8 to 10 videos, but I do that in case, there's a problem and I can't video. And if you don't want to see me in the same thing, for 4 or 5 videos, then don't watch my channel. If you're watching but to see what I have on and not what I'm saying or what I'm doing, then it's really not worth my time either. So, I try, I'm new. I'm not new to the industry by any means. I worked with Lucky and the website, and, used to model, and I was a hairdresser, and, so there's, makeup artists, so there's all kinds of things that I have done. I may be a small channel, but I do have knowledge, and I'm working very hard at, trying to make things more organized and consistent, and, bring, quality things, working with what I have. But, if you're watching a video because that's what you want to look like, you want to look like, Kathleen Lotz, or you want to look like Jacqueline Hill. I'm not saying, that their, videos aren't good, but if that's the reason you're watching is because, you're obsessed with that person, that you're watching for the wrong reason, but that's your choice. But, I have met a ton of wonderful, wonderful people that I have become very good friends with, and that I appreciate immensely. I appreciate the almost 200 subs that I have. I mean, 200 compared to 2 million, but, I'm being me, I'm being real. I've weeded out the, BSers that are in the beauty, not one that, looks through the big YouTubers to look for a title for my videos, because they think, well, I'm little, they're not going to see it, or jump on drama bandwagons to gain subscribers, and start trash talking and jumping in on something they could care less about, just to get views. I'm not into gossip. People like that are doing it for the wrong reasons. They're doing it for themselves, not for the person they're supposedly standing up for. But, how you set up your room, set it up the way you want. I moved in here for better lighting. I have, 2 closets behind me, depending on which way I'm facing. And if I'm facing the other way, you see behind me, all my storage, or some of it. I have some directly behind me as well. And then, I put up my perfume bottles. It's what I collect. It's what I like. If you collect something, put that up. If you're into sports, if you're into, whatever, art, dance, it doesn't have to be all white and candles. Now, I do happen to burn candles because I do burn them every day. But everybody has made a really good point as far as, being plus size being a certain age. Just, why can't there be? It's like with the It Cosmetics, It Girl, or whatever it was. A lot of my friends, including Christine Lee, was in that and submitted. And like Lori, another YouTuber that I'm very good friends with, they have prided themselves on anti-aging, benefits in their products, but not one person, that they picked to win, or even the top 10 or whatever it was probably over 30 or 35. It makes no sense. And the same thing with, I think it was NYX that did theirs. It was all bogus. There's always, it's not what you know, but who you know. And that's sad. And it's sad that companies use, if it wasn't for, I think it's HSN or QVC, It Cosmetics wouldn't be anywhere. I remember Jamie's very first show, and, she's plus size, and honestly, I think her makeup looks like crap when she's on there. It doesn't match. It's like, did you do your makeup? Are you using your own products? What's happened? But anyway, that's my opinion. And, it's like right now, my hair is really frizzy. I had a hat on earlier. I don't care. It's also frizzy because it is finally starting to grow back. If you've been with me, I've had a lot of hair loss, through here. And for some reason that's, I have naturally curly hair, and that's how it's growing back in. I'm not going to use chemicals and any type of heating products to make it lay down and look flawless, and damage it to make other people happy. I'm on here to have fun. Hopefully the people that watch my channel have fun, learn something, take something from it, and that's what YouTube is all about, is being unique. It's the people that stand out and that are themselves that make it. Just like people who were discovered as artists, if they're a musician, a singer, whatever, they're just on there being themselves. They're not on there, to be discovered. I'm from the South. I have an accent, so what? That's me. Some people like it, some people probably don't. But I can't change that. I have astigmatism. It took a lot for me. You just don't even know. To not wear my glasses. That was a big, huge step for me, to take my glasses off. But I was like, you can't see my eye makeup, you can't see anything. I've got to do tutorials, and I can't wear them, even though I can't see. But, that was a really big thing, for me to do. I know other people didn't, probably realize it, but it was for me. And, I'm still becoming more comfortable with talking in front of a camera and talking, trying to be me and not, the put on BS. I say what I think, and, but I try to do it in a way that doesn't hurt anyone's feelings. So I just want to let everybody know, be your own channel, you can take tips or whatever, and that's fine, and how to set, your lighting up or your camera and all that type of thing. But as far as your channel, it's yours. You do what you want and make it yours. Um, it's all about being you. It's not about being Jacqueline Hill or whoever. Um, make it unique. That's what I'm trying to do, is find my niches. And once I get caught up, that I know I've said 100 times, but that's what, I want to do. So as I slowly grow, and, that will happen, and I will, and finally, get to that point. But in the meantime, hopefully people enjoy my videos and what I bring, and considering what I'm working with. So, that was my main message, is, just be you. Don't go by, somebody's size, somebody's age. You know, I've just heard and seen so much crap on YouTube and in Facebook groups, beauty groups, whatever and you had people with little tiny people like me, and then people that had 5,000 and thought they were the shit. And well, I don't want to collab with you. Why would I? Okay, that I can't fathom how people think. But also, those younger people are still immature, and not all. I mean, but when I have seen some fantastic in videos and quality from people who were 16, 17 years old, and that just blows my mind. And so I'm not saying that's everybody, but I'm just saying these are things that I personally have seen, read, and heard. So just be you, stay true to you, stay true to who you are, what you are, and what you want, and how you want people to see you and see your channel. Don't, think outside the box, be creative, sit and write things down, ideas, titles, things like that. And, read magazines, read websites, get ideas, Pinterest, and, make it your own. You can take a little from here, here, and here and make it you. So that's all I had to say, and I hope I made some sense, and I hope you do check out the other ladies' links I will have in the description box. And please leave any comments. I'd love to hear your comments on this down below, and I'll definitely reply back. But, it's just something I felt like needed to be said, because I've just seen other videos, and it's a concern and I don't even know if concern's the right word. It's just, I just think it's something that, eventually, YouTube, if it doesn't start changing and it's all carbon copies, everybody reviewing the same thing that came out yesterday. People are going to get tired of it. It's going to be old. It's going to be old news. So make it unique. Make people want to come back. And, people that are genuine that watch your channel. They don't care what size you are. They don't care if you have astigmatism. They don't care if, you know, you have tattoos and blue hair. You know, it's you. So, again, I appreciate it, and leave comments, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks.